Hello everyone, welcome to SpeTool channel. Are you racking your brains for your home decoration? Today, I'm going to teach you a simple and quick way to DIY a unique decoration for your room. After watching this video, you will be able to transform a simple slab into a mesmerizing river clock, all within the span of a single day. So, let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Let's start by selecting a rustic piece of old elm wood. Its voids will give our clock its unique charm. Positioning the two edges inward. Next up, I'm gonna sand the voids. For that, I'll also clean the dirt inside the cracks to get rid of any rough spots or dirt, enhancing the final aesthetic when the epoxy resin cures. Using our band cut out the shape. I'm not worrying about being not precise here, just getting the rough shape. I'm attaching the template to the wood to trim the edge. Here, I'll be using our SpeTool Ranger. It's a beast at what it does. It'll give you a clean, smooth cut with ease, helps you tackle your trimming jobs in a single pass, boosting your efficiency. Alright, I'm pulling the wood off the template now, and give them a simple sanding. Before I pour the epoxy resin, a thin layer on the wood surface is essential. This little trick helps minimize bubble formation, ensuring a smooth finish that'll really make our resin river stand out. Here comes the fun part. Color the epoxy. I'm going for a nice green color here, but you can use whatever color you like. Pouring the epoxy resin is one of those satisfying steps. The green flows like a tranquil river. After the epoxy sets, I'm gonna pop this beauty out of the mold. Although I've pressed it down with some water bottles to prevent the wood from floating, I can still see some bubbles. Take SpeTool router sled off the wall. This big guy doesn't take up any space actually when stored. The height of this sled can be easily adjusted. This dust collection shroud collects most of the dust during work and makes cleaning up easier when you're done. Thanks to SpeTool Flattening bit, you can see that the surface is very flat after leveling, and all the bubbles on the surface have disappeared. For the next round of edge trimming, I'll be using a SpeTool SPX coated flush trim bit. But in my experience, the Ranger delivers even better results, giving us a finish that's as smooth as silk. With that done, I'm removing the template. Now we've got the main clock body pretty much done. Time to drill the holes for the clock's 12-hour markers and a center hole. I've pre-drilled the positions on the wood, and am now using the template to transfer these marks. After attaching the template to the clock, I can drill holes according to the mark positions. Removing the template, I'll use larger bits for the 3, 6, 9, and 12, and smaller ones for the rest. Adding a touch of white epoxy resin to 12 holes, it's like adding the stars to our clock's night sky. Notice those tiny cracks on the surface of our river clock? Time for some filler patching with AC glue. I've created a template with a square hole for the battery, which I'll now align and attach to the back of the clock. Using a SpeTool 1/4 flute spiral bit with a bushing, I'll carve out a recess for the battery. Remember to center the bushing before you start. Once done, the battery should fit perfectly. Now, with SpeTool Roundover bit, I'm transforming those edges into a smooth, rounded finish. Definitely beautiful sides, aren't they? The sanding process is extensive and requires patience. Given the use of epoxy resin, I'll be spraying some water. Starting from 80 grit to 300 grit, it's all about that flawless finish. Now, let's add a thin layer of wood wax oil to the surface. The color looks better. Adding the hands, inserting the battery, and we're done. Our river clock is ready to grace my room with its presence. This clock looks right at home with this black walnut bookcase. The contrast in woods and styles creates a visually appealing ensemble. And that's the entire production process of our river clock. Apart from the curing time for the epoxy resin, it's a one-day project. Simple, yet stunning. Now it's your turn to create your version. Get your tools ready and let your creativity flow. You can find the tools we used in the video in the description box. By the way, please hit the like button if this video helped you, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell.